As someone who is a huge Jay Z fan and has listened to every one of his albums to the point where I collected every physical copy right here on my desk right here right now, this is a man that I've always hold to high regard. But today is one of the few rare moments where I gotta put that shit on the side and talk about this 30th anniversary rollout, which he's been doing now for the past few months, ever since to celebrate the 30th anniversary of his debut album, Reasonable Doubt. A project that not only kickstarted Jay Z's career, but really set the groundwork of what was to come. But these right here, I have to talk about because this is the most egregious and probably the most greediest thing ever that is, in my view, like a huge insult to Jay Z fans. And that is the anniversary collector's crate edition of all of 13 of Jay Z's vinyl records and a cassette box set to an extent. And again, this is not smoke and mirrors or anything. If you go on Jay Z's official Rock Nation page, where you can buy the 30th anniversary of Reasonable Doubt here, which is a cool, $40 for the vinyl. Target edition is $40. You also have the CD for $15 for the cassette. But this is what I want to talk about, and to an extent, the cassette box set. This right here is a whopping $1,500. But hey, it ships free at least, so free shipping. That's cool. That's what we want. But in this, you get a full box set of nothing but Jay Z's entire discography as you see fit, with I guess a protective glass case, and the little details here. And you're wondering and thinking to yourself like, "Hey, is this really worth the price?" And I'm gonna tell you right now, sports fans, this is not like if we have to consider the fact that we have 13 Jay Z full length albums, well, technically 14 if you have to also consider the fact that the Blueprint 2, The Gift and the Curse, is a double album. Each vinyl would cost you, like, when you look at again, looking back, referencing it, that should be like a $40 vinyl, but instead, Jay Z is somehow advertising this, or whoever's advertising this, for $100 per album release. And I'm guessing the extra $200, $300 was put onto the crate itself. And then you're wondering to yourself, well, okay, if that's the case, let's go into the cassette box set. That should be cheaper, right? No, I would also argue this is also a huge ripoff. Yeah, it ships for free as hell, but $300 for 13 cassettes, which, mind you, is all of his discography here. And again, as you see, the Blueprint 2, The Gift and the Curse, got split up to two. So when you look at the grand scheme of things, like a average cassette tape currently would be like about $15, if I'm not mistaken, by what we last saw. But like again, the math isn't just adding up. Like, how does this cost $300? This should be at least a cool, like I would say, like reasonable $200 at best. I would honestly admit. But the vinyl one is just the one that I'm just super like surprised is even a thing that's on sale. But when even looking forward to like what else was being sold for the 30th anniversary of this, I even went further to the shop page, and what I also found was also egregious, and it's also the reasons why I don't buy books now. And that's Jay Z's The Book of Hove tribute to Jay Z book. So you can get this book right here, right now for $120. But then you want to get the Ultimate Edition? It's a whopping $2,000. I'm not even making this shit up. $2,000 for a goddamn book. That's now even more expensive than the vinyl crate itself. And I'm just wondering and scratching my head, like, who's gonna buy this, man? You have to be like the biggest Jay Z Hove fan to waste your money on a fucking book. Like, that's absurd. Bro is somehow selling his entire discography more expensive than GTA 6's pre-order launch. It's absolutely absurd. And look, you could probably come out here and come at me and be like, hey, well, you should be like guilty of this because what about you? You collected all of Jay Z's albums in the CD discography as you see here. But here's the thing, right? I collected these over a lifetime, so to speak, since high school, and I've had these for a really long time. Especially during that era when Jay Z decided to take down his entire discography from many stream services to promote his title platform at the time when 444 dropped. Like, I've had this discography, this collection for a really long time, and at the time, you can get each of Jay Z's albums to an extent for like roughly $10 to $15. I believe Blueprint 2 to this day is still the most expensive one to get for CD, and again 444 if you were to count that as well. But the point being is that this is just egregious. It is greedy to a pure extent. Like at this point, like collecting all Jay Z's 13 album vinyl doesn't seem like it's worth it, man. Like I don't know what else to tell you. This is just way too expensive for a pack of vinyls because it's just being advertised. Oh yeah, each vinyl is like $100, and you get a $200, $300 crate that's solely meant to pick and pack up Jay Z's entire discography. Like it just doesn't compute. Again, for anyone that is going to go out of their way to spend their money on this, I can only see someone spending that type of money if you're such a huge hardcore Jay Z fan that wants to collect everything Jay Z adjacent. But as someone who wants to like save money and find other alternatives to buying Jay Z's discography through vinyl, there are so many alternatives out there that I'm pretty sure you can get those same vinyls much cheaper. At most, I think you'll be spending about at least a cool $300, $400 if you include shipping costs and whatnot. Like that's just really all I have to talk about. Like I know we can make more and more arguments about this whole thing, but this Britpop price is ridiculous, man. But hey, if you want to buy it, I mean, the money is your money at the end of the day. I'm not your fucking dad. You can spend it however you want, but I'm just out here to say that this shit's expensive. This feels like a ripoff. I wouldn't recommend buying it as a fellow Jay Z connoisseur fan myself. And yeah, that's really about it. I'll see you on the next one. Later.